Okay, there was a great question that was submitted, and I have wanted to hear the men comment on this for a minute. Are men really intimidated by women, or is that just something women say or think when a man refuses to deal with her attitude? Example, a woman who has achieved success may have the attitude that she is better than others, or others are not good enough, but will say men don't pursue her because they are intimidated by her success. However, are they really intimidated, or is it her elitist attitude?
I've been people who are very successful, and women who have reached a certain level are that way because of the environment that they're in. And my hat is off to all women who are successful, no matter what level, whether if they're a garbage man, a garbage woman, or VP of whatever. My hat is off to all those women, because to be at that level, in that environment that we're living in America, a highly competitive environment, you have to have a certain menage a trois about yourself. You have to have a certain charisma about yourself to hold that kind of position in corporate America today. So my hat is off to them. However, conversely, as men, I think sometimes we can get into the comparison game. I think a real man is not going to be intimidated, regardless if he's a ditch digger or whatever. He's not going to be intimidated because he knows who he is, he understands who he is, he understands his values. But I think when you look at a boy or someone who's not mature in who he is or established who he is, he's going to be intimidated by a woman, even if she's a secretary at a garbage company. She's going to be intimidated, but he's going to be intimidated by that woman because he doesn't know who he is. So I think it's impossible for a man to be intimidated by a woman in any scenario.
Period. I don't think like men are intimidated by chicks that have, you know, higher ranking jobs or whatever. I think the women, I don't know, I think it's some facade that they have or whatever. Because like if they have like a higher, you know, if they're a boss or a VP, like you said or whatever, they run their relationship like that. Like, you know, like the dude is, you know, like less of men or whatever, because, you know, oh, I'm the breadwinner. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I make all the money, and you know what I mean? So basically treat him like a child or whatever, and the dude is like, look, man, like, I understand, you know, you got this, you got that or whatever, but I'm a man at the end of the day, so forget that, what you talking about, I'm about to do what
I gotta say this, you talk after this, but I gotta say, you got some pussies that sit there and allow that abuse. Some pussies because they feel, oh, if I let her go, I'm gonna lose all this. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't care how much money you treat.
Right.
I'm a man before I'm anything. Right. If you making $200,000, $400,000 a year, and I'm only making $70,000, I'm still gonna be a man.
Right. Preach on the cow. Preach on it, bro.
Deal with me.
Right.
I can still stand on my own 2 feet, because I'm not gonna get treated no less, and I'm not gonna treat you less, or even try to treat you beneath me. Right. I mean, me, I wouldn't mind if my woman made more money than me. That's just more money in the household.
Right.
But when you gonna act like you just so much now because you at a certain level in life,
right? Listen with that.
I mean, I don't. That's just I don't accept that, because one thing, you know, you got double standards when it comes to men and women too.
Definitely.
Like I was stating earlier when I was conversating with Xavia on that question. Women with no jobs or less money is always looking for a guy with more money,
right,
to spend their money on them and take care of them. Are you willing to do the other way around? Since we got a lot of women now say they can do what a man can do, right, or we can do it better. All right, well, let me sit back and you take care of me then. I'll put the apron on, cook a little bit, and sit around and mop or whatever. And I'll change some hammers or whatever. You get your ass out there and work. Go ahead, let me sit down. If you want to be a man, be a man.
I got some more episodes I need to watch too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with y'all though. That's a facade. I think it's some bullshit somebody thought of when they sleep one night. We're not intimidated by, like Randy said, I'm not intimidated by any woman on any level. Because you make a point and you say externally what you're scared or intimidated by something. No, I don't buy that.
I think a lot of them, when they at that certain point, they looking for somebody either equal or greater to where they are already. And I don't know if it's the fear of losing what you might have, or putting too much into somebody that you feel ain't going nowhere, or you just don't want to invest your time in it. I don't know. But it's, I see a lot of women when they get to that stature of power, it's like, I don't need a man, you know.
Right.
It's like,
It's all about
if a
attitude.
man can't do this, then he just ain't a man to them. That's what it seemed like to me. So
Now, I tend to look at it as motivation. I mean, because relationship's not a competition. However, if I'm dealing with someone and they're on a certain level, based on the drive they have within them, it's motivation for me. You know, I need to step my game up. It's not intimidating, but it can be motivation for me.
I think in a sense, to some people it do intimidate them, but to the sense that maybe because it's not common with us to meet a woman. You don't meet a woman like that every day.
No.
And it's just, you don't know how to approach her. Or you don't, you know, especially if you ain't, it's your confidence level.
Okay.
If you know you not where she at, you know how she gonna be, so it's like, I'm not even gonna approach her.
Yeah.
What's the reality? But was she driving, or how she living, or what?
No, I'm saying if she, not necessarily, because you can get somebody with good credit and have a real nice car.
Right.
But if you know she like a CEO of a company and just making a whole lot of money, and you look at yourself like, man, I can't touch that. You know, I'm not even gonna try to mess with her. She ain't gonna even look my way. But you don't know unless you try.
You don't know.
You know.
Yeah.
But
There's gonna be loneliest people in the world. Nobody to approach.
how often in life do you meet a woman like that?
Not very.
You don't meet them like, you don't meet that. So a lot of it's the inexperience of meeting somebody like that, or can I handle that, or is she gonna want to? She don't even look at me like, because a lot of women like, if you can't get on my level, then or do what I need you to do for me, then back on off me. You know, some of them feel that I don't need nobody for nothing. Just when I'm ready to do what I got to do, I can just go and do it. And, you know. But as far as I think there is some intimidation there. I think it is something. I mean, not for me. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I don't look at it as a CEO, VP type. I think it could be any woman who's successful in her career field who has gotten to the top of her food chain in that particular area. It can be any area. I don't think that's what the woman driving BMW making six figures. I think the woman making 60,000 who's the head of her department.
That's true.
That could be the same psyche, mentality as far as, you know.
Was it always about the career success or financial achievement, or could it be a really confident woman that's just really confident in who she is and herself?
I think it's more the financial standard.
Really?
More the financial standard. Because you got some confident women that ain't got shit.
Venture Rock Studios in 1906 and a half, South Halsted here in Chicago.
If you've ever dreamed of becoming an entrepreneur and don't know where to start, The Entrepreneur Within You by Julie Holloway is a must-read. Holloway and 17 co-authors share advice and inspiration that can save you from serious business blunders. So purchase your copy today on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. The Entrepreneur Within You. Empowering, equipping, inspiring.
But are some men intimidated by those women, even though they ain't got shit?
That boy's a fool.
I think it's more the financial thing. See, when they confident, it just makes you change your approach.
Right.
When they confident and you know they got just as much as what you got.
Right.
But when they confident and got, you know, they up there financially, it's like,
damn.
I don't want to touch that.
So Condoleezza Rice walking here, y'all just gonna be like,
I would talk about Condoleezza. She does this.
No, if I was, let's see, let me break this down too.
Let's break it down.
Condoleezza Rice is ugly.
For real.
She pretty to somebody else. She pretty to somebody. She pretty to somebody.
I mean, she ain't all that ugly though. She all right. She decent. I'll put it that way. She decent. But I wouldn't be afraid to holler at her. I'm like, okay, she got this, she got this, some perks there. Let me go and see what's going on.
Okay. That's what I'll be saying.
Yeah, I think what people like what you say, Calvin, it's more respect thing, because having worked in corporate America, it's hard to climb the ladder. It's hard to be successful nowadays. Period. You got to put your work in, unless you luck up on something. So my thing is, it's more of a respect thing, because I'm gonna tell you something. to be successful, truly successful, in your own eyes or whoever is looking at it, it takes work.
Because we always been taught that we have to do for the woman.
Right. Oh,
And
got
if
you.
we coming into somewhere where a woman, you like, what the hell can I do for her?
Yeah.
What could you give a woman that's making $1 million and you only
You're
making
making
$50,000? You think, what could I give her?
I see what you said.
How could I take care of her? That's how we talk.
That's
So
how
it's like, I don't want to touch that.
Right.
And this is my opinion again, but most of them, they think, what the hell can he do for me?
Exactly.
What?
So I'm going to look for somebody who can at least be where I'm at or better.
Yeah.
Right.
That can match or be higher than where I'm at.
Wow.
And so it is an intimidation factor there. And even more than intimidation, I could say a fear factor.
Yeah. It's definitely a fear factor.
The fear factor being felt less than a man.
Yeah.
Because then too, she gotta listen to her buddy saying, "You taking care of that motherfucker?
Right. Yeah.
Look, put that boy ass nigga out. Look at this dude. He a CEO of this company and he look good. He got this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Why you wasting your time with him? I mean,
A regular Joe. It's just like a celebrity.
see, that's what I want. How many out there that's willing to even mess with a guy that's like fairly lower than them on a financial level?
Yeah.
Because on the confidence level, you can be maxed in confidence.
Right. Interesting. Yeah, I've been in that guy in the room when you walk in the room and everybody's VP or CEO, and the first thing out of their mouth is, "What do you do? What career are you in?" So, and you know, if you're confident in who you are, hey, I'm a garbage man. That's what I do. You know. So whatever you do as far as the career. So I've been that guy who walked in the room with that kind of scenario. And totally comfortable in who I am and what I do. No problem. In the United States Army, and this is what I do. You know, and you know, it was all a great conversation. Yeah. But if you're not sure who you are, you can shrink in that environment. You can shrink. You know.
And I was just going to ask y'all this: how would you feel if your woman had to buy you stuff all the time?
I feel great. Cool. Thank
Eventually.
No, seriously.
Had to or wanted to.
No, eventually it's gonna be like, you know what? No, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it because I was, like you said earlier, my mama always taught me to take care of my woman, and if she was doing it for me, okay, I'll do it I'll do it. Like it's Father's Day, some kind of a holiday or something like that. I would expect her to, but it's just to buy me shit just because she want to buy me shit, that's fine too. But after a while, I'm like, okay, babe, that's enough. Because now, it's chipping away at my manhood kind of sort of. Because I'm not doing what my nigga do. I'm take care of you. That's just me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, me, it's not based on what I can buy a woman at all. I need to be provided. This is how you feel.
Yeah.
What a woman. I understand that. My relationship is not based on monetary or gifts. It's more based on what I can do for you. Has nothing to do with finances.
It's like partnership.
Yes, there you go. That's the right word for it. So a woman's buying me gifts, I feel cool with it.
Now that'll help with the intimidation factor. Would you be willing to have partnership instead of treating me like I'm where I'm at?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not here and stuff like that. Because I think for a lot of men, that'd be a hard pill to swallow for someone. That's why they don't want to deal with it. That's why the intimidation factor comes in.
Okay, I see what
But to me, I don't care.
Thank you. Hey, come on,
I don't care. You can make all the make all the money in the world.
You bring the bacon home, I bring the sauce, like you said.
There you go.
And we got a meal, you know.
Do what you gotta do, and then worry about everything.
Right. But the key is in there is remembering when you come home, leave the job there. You're the boss at work, you're not the boss at home.
Right.
That's when the line gets crossed sometimes. Women don't want to turn that switch off. Have a CEO here, but at home, I'm your woman.
Yeah.
That's a big deal too.
We don't want that switch off, period. It doesn't have anything to do. You don't. It doesn't have anything to do with work. You just don't.
I think you said it a little too low. I'll say it for you. And women don't know how to switch it off, period.
Yeah. That's huge, man.
He gonna take my point. That's true.
So, this was the last segment of the Brothers of the Round Table. I want to give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
It was a very good and enlightening show. I sat over there quietly and paid attention, and as usual, I learned something from the men's panel as I do every season. So now I am going to encourage you to either inbox me or email me at xavierfox1@yahoo.com, because Face to Face is coming up June 9th. So from the time you're watching this show, it is probably 1 week away. So make sure that you get your ticket. Tickets are $10, and it will also enter you into the raffle for the romantic getaway at the Sybaris. The suite is valued at $200. It's the one with the big swimming pool and the waterfall and all that kind of good stuff. So, you know, make sure that you're at Face to Face so that you can bring your questions and comments for these fellas as well as for the ladies, because I know you've been watching the ladies show, and I know the women have set you off because they had a whole lot to say. See, I was there when they were filming it, and I remember all the stuff that I thought when they were taping. So Face to Face is going to be hot. The men's panel and the women's panel are going to come face to face. They are going to clarify what's been said on each other's segments. Yes, it is going to be deep. So make sure that you are there. That is June 9th from 5 to 9. Be there or just hear about it. Face to Face is a great show to watch on YouTube. It's not the same as actually being there. I do have to edit a lot of that stuff out. I edit some of that stuff out. So you want to make sure that you are in the house. But until then, I am Xavia Fox. Peace.